Ladies and gentlemen, it is my responsibility to roast our guest of honor, Chief Chris O'Brien. How many of you here are in law enforcement? How many in law enforcement? Anyone? We have a few. We have a wait, let me hear. How many of you in law enforcement?
They're not telling you.
How many of you actually work for Chief O'Brien?
How many of you are proud to work at Chief?
Yeah, no, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about their pride. I'm worried about repercussions. Just give me 1 sec here. Just in case. This could get dicey. All right, here we go. I'm ready. Now I'm ready. The truth is, I'm totally making a big deal out of nothing. I'm totally over dramatizing this because I asked, and there were not a lot of people who were able to tell me really anything bad or even all that funny about you. Everybody has such nice things to say about you, Chief. It's amazing. Let me give you a little background. Chris O'Brien grew up in Hollywood, right here in Hollywood. He went to, I know we're in Dania, in Hollywood, right over there in Hollywood. He went to Hollywood Hills High School. Anybody here go to Hills? That's right. In fact, by growing up in Hollywood, he disproved the whole all South Florida rednecks live in Davie rule. And by the way, you're laughing, that is not a joke. This guy grew up driving a pickup truck with a gun rack, the only one in Hollywood Hills High School with all the kids with their BMWs, and chews tobacco. He listens to country music. I love country music. I'm a yidneck. It's a little different. And as a kid, he actually worked for his father. He worked for his father building cabinets, right? Which is where he first discovered his first secret identity, superhero secret identity. He is the human level. That's right. Human level OCD, call it whatever you want. But this is the guy who walks into your house, and you're like, hey, Chris, how's it? And he's walking over here to fix the painting that's hanging on the wall because it's hanging a little bit crooked. So, is this okay here where it is? It's pretty okay. All right. So yeah, he's a little bit redneck, but don't let that fool you because he is way smarter than he looks. He is. I mean, I had to write it all down. He's got a master's in criminal justice. Master's degree in criminal justice. He went to the Southern Police Institute at the University of Louisville and in GPA, #1 in his class. That's right. He went to Harvard. Yeah, the real Harvard. Yes, for 3 months. But that doesn't bother him. He's like, yeah, I went to Harvard. And it's because I went to Harvard. That's why I'm so smart, because I went to Harvard. And he worked his way up. He's only worked for the Hollywood Police Department. He transferred in from some other department. He worked his way up through the Hollywood Police Department, not just because of that amazing education, but because of the discipline. He's got that kind of discipline. Chris O'Brien would rather be an hour early than a minute late to anything. And he demands the same of everybody else. That's right. He's a perfectionist. You know why he shaves his head? Because he's afraid of balding unevenly. That's why. A perfectionist. He knows his stuff. He does his research. If Chief O'Brien ever walks up to you and asks you a question, he ever asks you a question, be careful with your answer. Because if he's asking you a question, he looked up the answer before he asked the question. Yeah, I guess that's great if you're interrogating a suspect, but The rest of us don't appreciate it all that much. So, yes, he does, and research is really important in police work. In fact, you're probably not aware of this. This is probably the kind of research the police don't even want you to know that they do. But Chris O'Brien knows the layout of every public restroom in every major establishment in Broward County. And that's not just because of his police research, it's because the man has to take a dump everywhere he goes. It's truth, right? It is. I know it. A few people actually told me that. More than one person told me about your bathroom habits, that's right. So I'll tell you another reason why Chris O'Brien came up through the ranks of the Hollywood Police Department to become Chief O'Brien. It's because Chris O'Brien steps up. Now I'm gonna probably over dramatize this, but I'm gonna give you a little snapshot of Chief O'Brien's law enforcement career, like from the early days on. It'll be like, O'Brien, we need someone to work street crime. And he said, yes, sir. O'Brien, we need someone to do canine. He said, yes, sir. Just like that. O'Brien, the mayor's cat is caught in a tree. What do you think he said? No. He said, sir, how high is that tree? No, because he's deathly afraid of heights. The man is deathly afraid. O'Brien! Are you looking forward to Assistant Chief Devlin's birthday party in 2 weeks? No. Because you have to fly there. Right, exactly. I know. Scared to death of everything else. He's not afraid of a lot of other stuff. He's not afraid. Where is Assistant Chief Jeff Devlin? Where is he? I can't see through. He is the man. That is the man that Nicole O'Brien refers to as that guy who's a bad influence on my husband. Right? Nicole O'Brien, everyone. They're married 27 years. Local couple since they're teenagers. Nicole went to Western. That's right, a little Western Hills rivalry, I don't know. And she would, I don't know if I should say this, Franny. She would skip school. She hated school. She would skip school and her boyfriend Chris would come and pick her up and they would hang out all day. That's what would happen. They met through relatives. Their uncles were friends, right? And then the big turning point was Hurricane Andrew. Some stuff blew over in Nicole's yard, and Chris showed up like Mighty Mouse to save the day and fix it all. And you're not in your uniform now. He has all these medals, and they do little medals for police work. I was hoping you'd wear your uniform because I wanted you to show me the one that you earned for having your mother-in-law live with you for the entire 27 years that you've been married. That is, the truth is, it's really, you don't even need a medal for that because you also haven't taken out the garbage in 27 years that you've been married. So, but in all seriousness, the O'Briens are an amazing family, and that cannot be, you can't discredit the amount of influence that Chief O'Brien has had on his family. Seriously, his daughter, he's not the only hero. Lexi is a nurse at Memorial Regional. You think the police have a dangerous job? Nicole. manages the Sephora store in Boca Town Center. She's got to fend off wrinkly Jewish women on a daily basis. It's amazing, though. It's amazing. Chris O'Brien, you are winning. And that is good, because I know you hate to lose. Remember when you were kids and you would be playing like Chutes and Ladders when you were little, and you realize you're going to lose, and you flip over the game and all the pieces go everywhere? Yeah, he's grown up, he doesn't do that. He does that with dominoes. Thursday nights, I don't recommend you win, because that game board's getting flipped over. Now, I was told to keep an eye. I really have to thank, you guys didn't want to identify yourselves, but I really have to thank the Hollywood Police Department for lending me a very important emergency item. I know you saw me carry this out and you thought, is that a gift for me? He loves getting gifts. What'd you bring me? No, this is one of your emergency, some of the officers who work for you told me about the CCOE TFTK. It's a very important contraption that they use around the Hollywood Police Department. I'm going to show you what it's for, because the one thing you do not want to do, is make Chief O'Brien angry. And there are levels of Chief O'Brien anger. And so it was very nice of them to lend me this very special Chief Chris O'Brien Emergency Temperament Field Test Kit. See, all right, based on that color match, yeah, no, I think I'm out of time. So I want to thank you, Chief O'Brien. Other than tonight, you and I have had opportunities to work events together, and unfortunately, they were events following tragedy. And I can't say that I can think of anybody else who has displayed greater leadership and heart and just lives, eats, and breathes Hollywood, Florida. Chief O'Brien, you're the greatest. Thank you very much. Don't go anywhere. I think they actually do have something for you. Everyone, thank you very much. This is the most fun I've had in a Bulletproof Fest ever. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do